The world can be sort of jumping about everywhere. But I look at the beach and I look at a grain of sand and I think that's what we are. And it goes in and it goes out, and basically that's our lives. You know, we don't have a lot of choice, but we do have choice. It keeps on going on. I became positive within the first wave of the epidemic of HIV in Australia. The initial phase of HIV basically wiped out probably 3/4 of my social friends. I went to 20, nearly 30 funerals within 2 years. I'm talking about 20-year-old boys, 22-year-olds, you know, people who'd never got a life. It was just before my 23rd birthday, I got diagnosed. You know, it was quite confronting. I had to tell and disclose to my mother that she'd probably have to bury her son. I'd fought going on medication because medication in those days was pretty well more poison than what the HIV was. I chose not to take it. I got down to a level of about 150 T cells, which is quite minimal. Finally, it was put at me about going on medication. Because at that stage, they started new drugs and new trials. I was the new guinea pig for those trials. At some stages, I was up to 16 pills every 8 hours. I didn't feel like I had any control. Continual weight loss, nausea, diarrhea. So quality of life on medication at that stage wasn't very good. I got chronically depressed with it. Finally, I actually looked at my practitioner and I said, is it the drugs that are doing this to me? He just pretty well laughed me off, but he put me on to the pharmacologist. I was with her for barely 5 minutes and she turned around and went, look, I don't think you have a problem with the drugs. You don't want to take them, which is causing that depression. And I went, thank you. She suggested maybe I should see another practitioner, which I did. He said, look, Ronnie, within your journey, we're going to make a deal. I'm going to be your bus driver and you're going to be the tour guide. And we're only ever going to go where you want me to drive you to. But if I don't think your choice is good, I'll tell you. That was the first time somebody gave me back choice. It changed everything about my dynamics about going to my doctor, my dynamics about dealing with my medication. It was my choice, and with that choice, being very educated with that choice. I've just finished a Diploma of Community Services, which my main emphasis is on HIV education and advocacy for HIV. Treatment is different now. I take 1 pill in the morning, I take 4 in the evening. It's quite a simplified thing. For me, it has been a whole life journey where I was expecting to die, so all of a sudden I've got this new journey that I've got a whole life still in front of me. I'm not dying with HIV anymore. I'm living with HIV.